The Naturalist Certificate of Concentration recognizes Vermont Commons School students who are committed to the environment and take their interest in ecology out of the classroom and laboratory and into the natural world, culminating in their Naturalist Project. Magnus Ames is a student currently using the school's new outdoor education center as a laboratory for his Naturalist Project, learning to track and collect data on local animals.
So I originally walked into this wanting to do a complete biological census of what's around, and that just means cataloging every species that I see. So we have this grass, that's a species of something. That we have dandelions, great. But I've morphed it into just animals for now, I'm pretty sure. So I learned a lot of tracking over the winter, and I hope to continue that. And we bought some trail cams here. We're just going to turn over here a little bit. And just working on setting those up right now in the right places, and generally just experiencing what's on the land, getting a feel for it, seeing what's actually happening. For instance, like this, we have one side, the right side of the land, if you're walking down, has tons more animal tracks, like multitudes more than the left side. Well, the left side just is filled with scat, and the deer come down on that side, while the coy dogs maybe stay on this side. So there are just tons of interesting things happening on the land, where we have this just rather excellent ecosystem to actually experience in. So right here is actually the best location out of a lot of locations that I've tried. So this is just a great place to kind of just a funnel where the animals come through. So that's why I put this trail cam here, and hopefully I've set it out for like a week and a half here. And then we just break some of, you might notice like I broke this twig here, probably because it would be waving around in the wind like this, and the trail camera, because I have it on high, will pick that up, and during a windstorm I can get over 200 clips, and I obviously don't want that. This is a 128 gigabyte trail camera, which is on the high end, but recently it's been just filling up every time, so I have to click through like 800 videos. So just trying to make sure that I actually break off some of the things that might actually get in the way. So you see this area is kind of clear for a reason. This is a pretty great day for tracking, but you can see some indentation right there. And this track pretty obviously has some claws. You can see it's just being this little line right here, indication of a claw. I think that's 4 toes and claws, and small. This is a coy dog, would be the 2 species that I'm looking for right now. It's down to coy dog or fox between this track, and because it's around 2 inches, I'd say that this is a fox track, especially since I just give it the benefit of the doubt because there's so many foxes just on this land. That's probably one of the most prevalent species that I've gotten on film, just moving around the land. What I actually do with these tracks is I put scale in a picture and then take a picture of them and record them on an app called Avenza Maps that will actually show me where this track actually happened. And that helps me place the trail cameras and just generally track movements of wildlife on the land, see where they actually are, see where they go. I was just so happy to hear that we bought this, because this is just a great place to actually do my Naturalist certificate and have an opportunity to actually go track in just, I think it's a really great ecosystem where we have a lot of diversity and just some really interesting species to find and actually learn about. VCS has really just been about, in my experience, just being out in nature, and this is just a great place for students to actually get that connection and experience the world, I think.